What if I told you that 45% of dementia cases might be avoidable, not through some expensive pill or miracle cure, but by making simple, everyday changes in your lifestyle? That's not clickbait. It's science. According to top researchers from the 2024 Lancet Commission, there are 14 things, real, tangible habits, you can do to protect your brain health. And no, it's not about being perfect. It's about progress. Today, I'll walk you through each of these risk factors, but in a way that goes beyond bullet points. You'll hear stories, get practical tools, and most importantly, learn how to make these changes doable, no matter your age. Let's start with a surprising one: education. No, you don't need a PhD. But what you do need is curiosity. Research shows that early life education builds a sort of cognitive reserve, a buffer for your brain. But here's the good news: your brain still thrives on learning even at 70, 80, 90 years old. Take Mildred, an 82-year-old I met in Florida. She never finished high school. But she's now devouring audiobooks and teaching herself Italian on Duolingo. She says it keeps her mentally sharp and less lonely. Then there's hearing. It's easy to ignore, but untreated hearing loss is like cutting your brain off from the outside world. Think of your brain like a sponge, it needs stimulation to stay strong. So, get a hearing test. If you need hearing aids, use them. It's not vanity. It's brain health. And finally, blood pressure. High blood pressure silently damages brain vessels. But you can reverse this. Walk, meditate, eat less salt, stay hydrated. The small steps matter. Your brain doesn't float in isolation. It's part of your body, and what's bad for your heart is often bad for your brain. Smoking, obesity, depression, inactivity. They're connected. Take obesity. It's not just a number on a scale, it affects blood flow, inflammation, and brain chemistry. A study in midlife adults showed obesity doubled dementia risk later on. But here's the hope: losing just 5% of body weight can reduce risk. That's maybe 10 to 15 pounds. Start with short walks after dinner. Swap one soda for water. Build from there. Depression is another sneaky player. It clouds thinking and literally shrinks certain brain regions if untreated. Therapy, medication, or just opening up to someone, it all helps. And as for exercise? You don't need to hit the gym. Dancing, gardening, or playing with your grandkids counts. Movement is medicine. Meet Joe. He was a retired accountant, newly widowed, and sinking into isolation. His daughter signed him up for a community Tai Chi class. Not only did his mood improve, his blood pressure dropped, and he's now leading a beginners group himself at 74. Diabetes quietly damages the brain through inflammation and impaired blood flow. Managing your sugar levels isn't just about avoiding complications, it's about keeping your memory intact. Regular checkups, a Mediterranean-style diet, and daily movement can make a world of difference. Next up, alcohol. Moderate drinking is one thing. But excessive drinking is brain shrinking, literally. One woman at a health talk told me she swapped nightly wine with mocktails in a fancy glass. It gave her the ritual without the risk. Smart. And TBIs, traumatic brain injuries, don't always come from car crashes. Falls are a huge issue, especially among older adults. Secure rugs. Install grab bars. Use non-slip shoes. Fall-proof your home like your mind depends on it, because it does. The air we breathe shapes our brain health. On high pollution days, stay indoors or wear a mask. Consider indoor air filters if you live near traffic. And don't underestimate the power of connection. A 2022 study found that socially isolated seniors had smaller brain volumes and faster decline, even when controlling for other factors. You don't need a dozen friends. Just a few meaningful connections. Join a book club, call your cousin, FaceTime your grandkids. Technology isn't the enemy, disconnection is. High LDL cholesterol, what doctors call bad cholesterol, now has a confirmed link to dementia. Get it checked. Ask about statins or dietary changes. Oats, leafy greens, and omega-3s can help. Vision loss, like hearing loss, deprives the brain of input. If you need glasses, wear them. Get those cataracts checked. It's not vanity, it's neuroscience. That was a lot, I know. But here's what matters: you don't need to fix all 14 things overnight. Just start with one. Maybe it's going for a walk, calling a friend, or booking that eye exam. Whatever it is, do it today. The earlier you start, the stronger your brain will be tomorrow. I'll leave you with this: the best way to predict your future is to create it. Let's build that brain-healthy future, together.